Welcome back to some more Long War of the Chosen Beyond Legendary. I was looking at this mission here and realized, you know what, experimental armor field testing is quite nasty. And we had like a day more on the timer. Let's run down the timer a little bit, see if we can get lucky, get vulnerable, face fewer enemies. Two things happened. Like we are just a couple hours in, 103%. This mission just popped up. No, spoiler alert. This mission just popped up. Another rescue for a grenadier, which would be quite nice. Grenadier on a high explosives map on a compound. 5-day timer there. That's gonna be real rough. And also, with 103% infiltrator, it already ticked down to vulnerable. So let's see if I can get away with this. But yeah, so experimental armor field testing, right? I don't know what past commander was thinking. He was probably thinking, where in the world is my AP ammo? I thought I had the research. So every unit gets an extra point of armor, which is really gonna limit our killing potential. And then think about the drones now with 3 points of armor. That is super nasty, actually. In addition to that, this squad setup, you know, has some gaps. Let's just put it this way.
Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
When we have a map where we need to go onto the low ground first before we get to the high ground on the other side of the road.
Is it a firing position?
We basically have two kind of support characters, right? With our hitman doing the scouting and our roboticist just hacking, hoping to get some level ups to get shotgun finesse, so his mobility doesn't kill us all the time.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, and then, oh boy, can we get there? It's a sniper position. That's so close to the objective. Well, let's get our Reaper a little bit closer. Way up here, boom, boom, boom. Get on the high ground.
Yeah, let me get my groove on.
That's not ideal.
Demolish this thing, quick like.
Alright. That also activate and put these guys on alert. Outrider Captain, Sentry, Trooper. You see the shields, so they're on alert. So we're not gonna have a fantastic ambush here or anything. Well, it kinda depends what those guys will do with their alert status.
Dope.
There was by the way, there was a misplay, right? I have a Reaper. I should blue move and then blue move again, or you know, take single moves. Then I would have seen the civilians and could have reacted accordingly. That was
Okay.
incredibly dumb and impatient on my end. We get eyes on these guys. If I go back here, I see
Is it a firing
2 of
position?
them.
Oh, please stay clustered.
The drone over there. Okay, I think we just sniped the guy who was out in the open. I don't think we've seen an Outrider Captain yet so far. So he has a big hammer. Battle hammer, 4 to 5 damage. Yikes. You can also mark target as a free action. Also 8 HP. But yeah, this trooper flanking 2 armor. Still not enough. One day, we roll less, more than minimum damage on that weapon. That is definitely a choice for a position. Okay, I think we gotta do some aggressive stuff here. If I move you here, finish off the trooper, you should have enough mobility to go here, which flanks both of these guys. Which is a 94 and an 82.
Oh, shit.
Okay, both burning. It's not going to be enough to kill this guy. This guy should be gonzo.
We need to start collecting. Do this all day.
This assembly is going to help us with that drone there. Potentially, if we want to hack it. I don't think there's much for you to do. Unless you have a shot on this. Yeah, you know, we'll only take a shot at this guy there.
Well, that just happened.
Okay, and you just chill over here.
Is Pico Rush playing?
Considering we ran straight into a civilian there. That wasn't that bad. Okay,
Yep.
the loot, get some cover.
Oh, love it. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just gonna act for shutdown. Unfortunately, we don't have Trojan. This is really just a shutdown hack.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we need 8 damage against this, so I think this is probably just gonna be picking up that loot, throwing a grenade to prepare this,
Grenade, heads up.
and then next turn we snipe.
Can't wait to activate aliens in the fog.
Not activating any aliens yet so far. By the way, I feel like, you know, zone of control should be shut down when the unit is stunned. I think that makes a lot of sense to me if that were to happen.
I'm pulling back.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Probably want to pop Shadow next turn and start moving forward, and grenading whatever next group is, but I think for now we stay here.
What could possibly go wrong? Can I please start shooting now?
Okay, that's the objective. Saw something there. I'm not sure if that was a turret or a unit.
Time to show these bastards the door.
The Sedated, also with a point of armor and a gunner. This is six enemies. Still a couple remaining.
Got some materials.
I'm gonna spook those civilians.
Fine by me.
Because then they run probably straight on my concealed guy and ruin everything. PCS obnography. I think we're just gonna try for the PCS from the evac point. Just the only thing that makes sense here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it would be really nice if you would group up in some way.
You ain't feeling a thing.
Okay, so he's gonna die from the bleed. We're bleeding for 2 damage now. So you don't though. I think we can really get enough damage in.
About damn time.
69. Nope.
How's about no?
You just need to dash.
Move! Done.
Loader volume. Okay, so hypothetically, if I knife throw you, like you regenerate. Just annoying, aren't you? An annoying little shit. I'm really torn here because I want to kill this thing. But I also don't want to destroy the loot, so that's why I kind of don't want to attack with Immolator. I'm not sure. It's explosive damage type, which destroys time loot. Okay, it says right there. A safe option would be to use the AP grenade. It's the highest chance of actually doing 4 damage. No, we have a, what, 75% chance, 5% miss, 20% grace of definitely not doing enough damage. And then if we hit, we still have a 1 in 3 chance of not doing enough damage. Now we could argue that even if this thing survives, then yeah, we just kill it next turn. It does its sedated acid spit, which is somewhat inaccurate. And hopefully nobody takes damage beyond their ablative, even if we get hit.
Yeah, I'm low right between the eyes. Demolish this thing, quick like.
Okay. Or that.
Is it a firing position?
Still missing probably 3 more enemies, eh?
Checking out this area.
I thought you were bleeding for 2 now. That is awkward. How about you run away and tell me where the last group is?
Hit 'em hard.
How? What? I thought you had the extra damage from... Oh no, you know what? You know what I was thinking about? Our Arsonist has the extra damage from .tix thing. You don't have that yet, you get that next rank. Oopsies! Look, if you can't play smart, at least play lucky. Ooh! I'm not even sure what to say there. Clearly I deserve this, thank you very much. I want to thank the Academy.
What could possibly go wrong? Line of play is a fun mechanic.
Found the last 3 jokes. Okay. You even see that guy. This should be safe. Should be totally safe. And you can go here and hack the objective.
So, you gonna bark all day?
Take a look at that in a second. Not see any of them. There's no way they get line of sight. They were here at the car. They don't see through the window and then me running through here. But hey, let's not dash with the Reaper. Move behind that door. Same thing for you. Pick up the loot in the process.
Picked up some materials.
Lose in on those guys. Cannot get the high ground. Like 1 tile off.
Let's go.
Okay, I guess we just dash fully in that direction, and then let's look what the objective is. A small intel or large ammo cache. We have time for some system infiltration on this thing. Well, this is awkward. I don't suppose I can magically throw grenades through the closed door here. Some magical pixel that allows me to do that? No. You know what we could do? Could throw flashbang and activate this way. They scatter, but can't move far due to the flashbang, and then we can double grenade and finish off whatever needs to be finished off with flamethrower, and if we can't get them all, at least they're flashbanged.
Don't look
I
directly
like
at
that
the
idea.
flash, okay? Remember to like, follow, and subscribe.
And what he said. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Hi, guys. Blank into grenade.
Got something special for you.
Oh, that could not have gone any smoother.
Just think about that.
Between the eyes. Which doesn't really matter with the grenade, right? Close enough's good enough. Shame we don't have the disassembly buff anymore. Man, I'm so glad that we used our 2 actions there to reduce the hack resistance.
Yes, with
Menace
the doctor
1-5,
order.
status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
Sure. Let's make these guys sorry.
This is
they
Firebrand.
showed up.
It's time to go.
Be there in a jiffy.
So you may step closer. Oh god, XCOM. What is the okay?
Hold your horses, mate.
XCOM was very confused there for a second. Alright,
Sounds like a
can
plan.
make it out. That was one tile
like
short,
this is
but
going.
hey, that's what teamwork is for.
Well, hey, that might actually work.
I'm not being the guy left behind.
Sure thing, armchair general.
Wonderful. Star formation.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking how funny it's gonna be when we kill Lilith.
Avenger, this is Firebrand. Package is secure. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Yeah, you know, I'm happy to use that extra time there on the infiltration, because that was kind of rough. Like, the amount of effort I needed to spend on a single drone, kind of crazy. Right. I mean, 2 good sniper shots. All I'm asking for. That was very green. Ooh, okay. Alright. That would have been the pretty sure I've seen that on an album cover decades ago moment. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Advent officials revealed today's maneuver by local peacekeepers was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Okay, so with Salt in the wounds, our bleed will now tick for 2 points of damage, right? You could also make an argument, well, all of these are good, right? Homing Mine is fantastic, Silent Killer is good, but if you just wanna go over this, and go fully into the grenades and the extra effect that they have, I think we wanna pick Salt. Right, you're gonna pick up Disabling Shot. Still gotta figure out what we want to go for here. And yeah, we got some loot. And that means now we have... Oh, hang on. I think it only shows up once we go back to the Geoscape. Well, first little dot here indicating that Liberation Part 1 has been completed in this region. Nice. Okay, so this is still waiting for us, but now this is also waiting for us. What is more valuable? I think both give us a point of interest. This gives us 26 intel. This gives us another soldier. 5-day timer, I think this would have to be a 4-man mission. And for a compound rescue, that's spicy. How's my roster
We
looking?
currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
That 12 people available. That includes, of course, all these rookies down here, of which I want to keep some of them for direct training or psionics. I like the idea of getting a grenadier, don't be wrong. Now there is a way you can do the compound rescue with a Shiv. The Shiv has bulldoze protocol, so you just, you know, try to sneak to the back of the compound and just drive the Shiv through the wall to the VIP, and then get the VIP out of there. And ideally you avoid all combat and you just have to fight one part of reinforcements. Problem is if that goes wrong, because the Shiv is not the most stealthy unit, then it goes really wrong. The other option... I'm not even sure, is that a item that we have to buy, or is it just available for us? Squad select. If we have you in here, get C4 to blow up the wall, instead of driving a ship through it.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Commander, I've got trace chemical readings throughout that area showing a mix of volatile compounds. If we're not careful, that whole place could end up on fire.
We have 5 promoted soldiers. And again, there are 2 rookies that we're not going to touch. And 3 rookies that we probably want to GTS train. I'm really considering now trying to get a super sneaky squad in there, throw in that C4. And we're gonna have to fight off one group of reinforcements, so we have to at least have the firepower to deal with that. And if things go wrong, we're in trouble. Although, so here's the thing, with a compound mission, the patrol paths of the enemies are somewhat fixed. They are gonna be inside the compound area, inside their paths there. So as long as we are patient and we get past them, we should be fine. So could we, in theory, do something like this. Get 2 more randomly promoted rookies. One of you gets the C4. Get an SMG and a whippet shotgun to deal with the reinforcements. You get an underbarrel flamethrower in case we, you know, just have to deal with the reinforcements that way. And even after we blow up the wall and get the VIP out, we can still hack the cell door then for a hack reward. Doesn't feel greedy at all, does it? Do I have another bayonet? No.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
At least that then leaves us with enough people for this one, even though, okay, this is another hacked workstation mission, and just sent away the last hacker. Give me a outfield squad. No. Kick the shift, kick the rookies. Hey, I mean, that almost 11 hack score, so should be fine. Was debating giving you a laser pistol, but you're kind of more a knife than a laser person. It's not like it's a huge investment. And it's gonna make that disabling shot, if we need it, 5% more accurate. Willpower is looking okay. This is already looking a little bit low. You know what? Let's get ahead of the curve here.
Sky Ranger.
Menace ready to deploy.
Okay, and since we just completed Liberation Part 1, Liberation Part 2 has spawned, so we wanna start scanning for that and detect that as soon as possible. Talk about Lib 1. This is now available here. We have advantageous terrain, so we have 3 actions with each soldier. But we also only have 3 soldiers here. 4 soldiers even. I can count on most days. I'm a little bit scared, so I'm gonna click that button. That button again. There we go. Vulnerable. 7 to 9. That's the way I like it. Okay, we're gonna do this in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.